when the threat of severe weather will move out of central Florida. Next at 4.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. Just want to give you a quick update from the WESH 2 First Warning Weather Center. I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi. We just switched it over. If we can go back to WSI 2, this is WSI 1. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. There's that severe thunderstorm watch now starting to shave off some of our northern counties. Flagler County was just taken off. Marion County is still in, but I think as we go through the next half hour to an hour, we'll continue to shave the counties from north to south. Again, from about now through about 5, maybe 5:30, we're still going to call this a first warning weather day. Still enough instability around that we can have 1 or 2 marginally severe storms. You can see that drier air now beginning to work through the panhandle and just getting ready to push on into Flagler County and Marion County. That trend will continue. That will force all of the energy deeper into the afternoon off towards our south and away from central Florida. There's the cold front right now coming through the Big Bend area. We take a look at live radar. You can see multiple bands of showers and thunderstorms. Pretty impressive cell right now through northern Brevard County. And then we're watching some of the energy coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. A little bit of an uptick in the activity right here on into the Denellen and Williston area. 575 lightning strikes here in the last 15 to 20 minutes. So we definitely need to watch all of the lightning out there. But I think once this passes through on into Marion County, the worst of the weather there will be over for the day. Look at this cell now. Tremendous amount of thunder and lightning. Stay away from the windows and off of the electronics until this moves offshore. That is a pretty impressive looking wind burst. Was playing around with Marquise on that. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds there, and a big punch of rain. Rainfall rates here on the order now of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Farther to the south metro areas, we are quiet for now. We'll watch that line, though, coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. A little bit of a respite here into Osceola and Brevard County, but off to the west. Notice the thunderstorms pulsing on up. We are heating things up here, so we're not done. As we take you into the afternoon, notice how everything transitions from the northwest to the southeast. And by the time we get to 7, 8, 9 o'clock, things really beginning to taper on off. So between now and then, we're going to be watching the storms through about 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30. As we get deeper into the evening, things will begin to quiet on down. More heat on the way, though, as we dry things out for Thursday and Friday. We'll talk more about that today, coming up at 4. See you then.
We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Like really cool because we all did it together, and so it's like really special.
Sweet.
Yeah,
It's very, very
It was
sweet.
shocking though because when I was.
All right, just a quick up on the radar right now. Update there. You can see a nasty line of showers and storms just pulled off from northern Brevard County. Now we're keeping an eye right here into the heart of Marion County. Quick little push of wind and rain right now through Lynn and Astor over the next half hour. There's the activity along the coast pulling on. Metro areas for now quiet. We think that things are going to pulse back up here a little bit later on. Down towards the Turnpike, few showers over towards Point Siena. This will work east through the afternoon. We'll have an update at 4.
During the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale, save on this comfortable 5-piece living room with sofa, love seat, and 3 tables. Just $12.95 or $24 a month interest free. A great value and your choice of 2 colors. Now at Rooms to Go.
There's something for everyone at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. From the animal lover to events for the social butterfly, like the Food and Wine Festival. Exotic, exhilarating, excitement for all. Save up to 50%.
From WESH 2, this is breaking news.
Good afternoon. I'm Nancy Alvarez. We're coming to you on the air right now for a news conference from the Mexican consulate in Orlando. This is related to yesterday's deadly crash involving that bus with farm workers. Let's listen in.
Well, yesterday we stayed at the hospital in Calab and the hotel in Gainesville, checking with the farm workers, the survivors. Most of them are injured, hurted in a lot of hurt, but especially in their minds. And they are looking for help as the legal support, health support, mental health support too. It's very important. I talked with the driver of the boss. He is Mexican too. He's 44 years old. all of them with visa H2A, all of them. Well, it's very sad. We're trying to support. We are now this morning called with their families to the families of the people who pass away. Very sadly, very sad because they say, I can't believe it. It's very difficult for us. It's very sad for us, but it's our job. All of them are very young people, as you know. Yeah. Maybe the youngest is 18 years old, and the oldest is 31 years old. The 8 guys who pass away, all are farm workers, and 2 cases with daughters and kids, and very sad because it's very poor people, but very good people too. It's very good people.
What's the primary role that the Consulate of Mexico plays in tragedies like this?
Well, in first place, the instruction of the Secretary of Foreign Affairs is to support their families. In first place, the people is at the hospital. It's the first place, because they're alive. The second place, the families of the people who pass away, too. That is our job for today. And now we are looking for the survivors that are not in hospital, but they are at a hotel in Gainesville. But the employer is the time, is the hour. We don't have any information about the employer. We don't have information to check the list, how many people went inside the car. He didn't know. He said, don't know. And in the next step is called to WESH our division and to the OSHA, or the U.S. Department of Labor, to ask about the information, because we need to bring health support, legal support to the farm workers. Something that is very special, when I visit them yesterday at the hotel, they don't have passport. They don't have any ID. And all of them have a passport and visa. Well, the employer, they say the employer retake the visa, have all the visas, all the passports, all the information. This is another problem that we talk with WESH and our division. We are very worried about that. And well, the next step, we try to go tomorrow again to talk with the people hurt, with injured. But today, we still call to their families of the people who pass away. That's the most difficult moments. No? And they say, I can't believe it. No, please, it's not true. It's false. Very sad. Incredible. Few months ago, one year ago, the reason of SB 1718 was an immigrant with no driver license, you remember. Now the accident is with people with driver license. He was born in the U.S. and in the accident, 8 guys with visa, with legals in this country pass away. It's incredible. That the reason is the main factor of the accidents is the alcohol, drugs, and drive. This is the worst mixed in this history. And well, it's very, very sad. It's an example that never please drive with 1 drop of alcohol or drugs. Obviously, never, because the result is this: 8 lives are broken, 8 families are broken, 8 lives are very, very sad, and never be the same in the future.
Podemos tener más gente muerto. Could there be more
We have 3 critics cases. 3 critics, several critics cases. We hope no. We pray for no. And thank you for a special. We receive a lot of calls for local authorities, federal authorities, the U.S. Department, the U.S. The Department of State, the Department of Labor, and a lot of non-profit organizations. Thank you for people of this state, the American people, very good people, to pray for our nationals. Thank you very much. It's the best moment to feel that we're very, very good friends.
Consul, can you tell us so far how much resources and what type of resources you all have been able to provide to those victims?
Well, in the first place, health support, legal support, and maybe some families said we want to go to recognize the body, and we want to take with us the body to Mexico. Well, we help with that. We try to support these kind of issues all the time. Is one reason. Obviously, we need the humanitarian parole just for a few days. They have to cross the border and stay in this country no more than 10 days, 1 week, just to check, sign something, tramits that they have to do, and maybe talk with some lawyer. Well, we provide them too. We have here seven attorneys, and this is one special immigration, because maybe as they are victims of violent crime, maybe they can apply, maybe, I don't know, for a U visa, maybe. I don't know, but it's a real possibility.
Is it the family members trying
the family,
to come
yes,
here to view?
Yes. The people who are injured now, they can apply maybe for a U visa, maybe, and the family that is in Mexico, they can do it, maybe. We need the legal attorney opinion, but we have here 7 attorneys, specialists in immigration law and in labor rights and labor law. We support. We're ready to bring all the support for our nationals.
And you've helped some families come already?
I am first. Well, today is the first day. The first answer that we receive is, what happened? My son, my husband, really? I can't believe it. And the next moment is crying. They don't believe it. First place, I can't believe it. Please, proof. Well, it's a process. We try this afternoon, call again with the family, make the proof that this is their family, and well, ask them if they want to come to recognize the body. It's all right. We have a very, very good relationship with the Department of State and the CBP and local federal authorities. That I suppose is possible.
In the years that you've been in Consulado aquí de Mexico, can you tell me, have you ever seen a tragedy of this extent? Have you ever covered anything of this magnitude?
Well, yes. This flag, remember, shows the Pulse shooting. Yes, I remember. We have all this since 2016, June 30th, June 12th. This flag is here. This is a safe place for the whole communities, especially for LGBTQ community. They're very welcome here.
Anything else you would like to let the public know at this point in time? I know it's very early in the investigation, but anything you'd like the public to know?
For American people, first place, thank you for your support, for your prayers, and please think in these immigrants, because we receive a lot of news about, oh, the immigrants are criminals, the immigrants are bad people, and in the reality, for application for a visa H-2A, you need have no criminal records in this country and my country, never cross the border as illegal way, and be very young. Now the victims are immigrants with visa, yes, with visa, but these are good people. Please think of good people. There are families, very poor families, but very good people making good things. Their job was produce food for the houses of this beloved country. This was their job. This is very sad because they are not looking to take your place or my place, or no. Nobody wants to go to the farms to grow some kind of fruits, as strawberry or watermelon in this case. Well, it's very sad, but there's good people making good things. Sorry about that. It's very, very sad.
And I understand there's a vigil tonight?
Yeah, well, sure. Very, very difficult. It's a very, very difficult time. But thanks for support and thank you for the prayer.
Do you think anything should be done different when the people come here to work? With seeing this, should something be different?
It's not the first accident. Last year we have another accident. It's very common. As you know, Florida State is the #1 with the most recipients visa H-2A. We have around 51,000 Mexicans recipients with visa H-2A. It's very common to have an accident, but not this in this way. With because maybe in the past accidents we don't have anybody who's passed away. Nobody died. Here, and the reason is a crazy guy driving with alcohol, drugs, and driving. Well, that's incredible. That's incredible. I don't know if he is wake up and thinking what happened and how he changed their lives. And please never do the same. Never drink or use something bad for your body and for another and for the society. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Sorry for the time. Sí, dígame.
You've been listening to that news conference underway there. That is the Mexican consul Juan Sabines speaking from the offices there in Orlando about his organization's response to this tragedy yesterday. 8 farm workers killed on their way to work on that bus and struck by someone who was driving under the influence. Allegedly, that person did appear in court today. That news conference, a lengthy one where he talked about the work they're doing to support all of the families impacted by this tragedy. We're going to have the very latest on the investigation, on the suspect who faced a judge today, and of course on what we're hearing about these victims and their families. Our coverage of this deadly bus crash continues when we see you again live on the air for WESH 2 News at 4. We'll see you then.
That's incredible. And just to raise money for,
You now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Like